Boom. All right, got the tweets out. What do we got on the board? It's a little gross. Hold on. That's all I really got. This is going to be a very quick show. I'm not really here to talk about the game, but I mean, in terms of the game, I'll say a couple things about the game. I'll get off how we feel about the trade, how we feel as a fan base right now, how I feel personally. I can't speak for everybody else. I'll try to. But yeah, and then from there, we just move on. But I don't really feel like a post-game pouting. We went out there and fought. To have a team that can go out there as depleted as we were today, and I can be confident, not only be confident in, but also like enjoy watching the team play. I enjoyed that game. You know, we gave what we had. Dante gave us 36? We called it Dante 40 piece. He came close. He almost got it, but gave us 36. And Josh Hart gave us a near triple double. Josh Hart did get a triple double. 23, 10, and 12. That's fire. 8 for 22 on 4, 23 for 8 from 3. But 23, 10, and 12. I like how he was aggressive. He was attacking. And he was setting guys up. He was the point guard tonight for real. Precious Achiuwa, 13 and 16, really great game. A block, 3 assists, 6 and 9 from the field. Dante DiVincenzo, 36 points, 2 boards, 3 assists, 7 to 12 from 3, 13 to 26 from the field. Come on, man. Dante put up 36 on 50% and 58 from 3. And played good defense. That's special. That's special. 3 assists. Deuce, 21 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, 2 steals, 9 to 22, 2 of 10 from 3, unfortunately. Didn't get great shooting from anybody really outside of Dante, but Josh hit 3 today. That was nice. Deuce struggled from 3, but I love the energy to play with. I love the way that we showed up as a team. So let's get to it. I don't know what to call this show because it's not post-game prosperity, but it's not post-game pouting for real. So, ladies and gentlemen, Knicks fans, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to post-game. Who cares? What I hate Sean. I'm I hate Sean, and this is post game. And who cares? I'm not really moved by this game very much. Like I said, we tried, we did our best. That's really all I asked for. We played hard, we made it interesting. It would have been nice to be able to win it. Unfortunately, we gave up way too many rebounds early, and we didn't knock down some of the shots we needed to knock down. Luka buried us every single chance he got, single time he got a chance to. So, what are you really going to do there? But as we know, today was a trade deadline. And Leon Rose did his thing. Executive of the year. Listen, man, Leon Rose deserves Executive of the year. They can't take it from him. I was feeling like he was already there. I mean, Dante with the guy who we just saw give us 36 on 50% and 58% from the field is signed to a 4-year, $50 million contract. That's crazy. That's crazy. Then the OG trade was already one move. And now this trade deadline, he won the trade deadline. He already had the best trade in the league before the trade deadline. Then we got to the trade deadline, and he won the trade deadline too. Leon Rose, Executive of the Year. There's nobody stop it. Don't get cute. Give the man his award. He deserves it. Stop playing with my guy. Executive of the Year. Big Leon Rose truster right here. That's me. And it's working out. Shout out Leon Rose. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the report, it said we got Alec Burks. I'm like, all right, cool. Alec Burks back. Boom. Going to come off the bench, provide us with scoring, provide us some extra creation, take some of the pressure off Deuce to run the offense. It's going to be really nice. clutch bucket getter, all kind of things. We love Alec Burks when he's not being forced to be our starting point guard. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then I see a notification that says, oh, yeah, Quentin Grimes and a couple second-round picks going in a trade. Now I'm just like, whoa. Love AB. Love bringing him in. But, like, we had to give up Quentin Grimes for AB straight up. I don't know if that, like, I don't know if I really rock with that. I don't know how I feel about that. I was like, damn, like, I don't really, I trust Leon, but damn, like, I don't really like that. And then I got the notification right after. Boom. And bogey. I was like, whoa, we're going to the championship. We're going to the championship. I don't know. I thought we were super strong. I thought we didn't even need to make a deadline move. I understood they decided to make a move to bolster the bench, blah, blah, blah. But wow, we are now at the point where we have absolutely no weakness. Absolutely no weakness. Our only concern right now is health. If we get healthy, if we're all right, if Julius is able to come back, OG's able to make it back, Mitch is able to make it back, once we round in the form, Alec Burks and Bogey off the bench, we even have extra depth to be able to withstand something maybe. But, I mean, we're super deep. We have a bunch of shooting. We've got bench scoring depth. We've got the defense. Like, we have everything you could want. We have everything you could need. This team has been assembled so well, and we didn't give up any of our first-round picks in the process. Just an excellent job of asset management, an excellent job of team roster building. The situation we're in right now, Leon Rose has done an excellent job, bro. Leon Rose has done an excellent job. Leon Rose masterclass. Leon Rose executive of the year. Give that man his flowers. He deserves them. He took a lot of heat from the Knicks fans, from the media, from everyone, because he doesn't talk. He's not talking to the media. How are we supposed to know what his plan is? Well, I think it's pretty clear now. Build a contender before your very eyes while maintaining flexibility. Operation Jalen Brunson is a success. Surround him with his friends, whatever. Shout out to Ryan Archidakano. Ended up having to go in the process. I'm sure we'll see you back next July, brother. And, shout out to – I'm not going to lie. He's not my favorite player. One of my least favorite players to put on a Knicks uniform, actually. Give it a buck. But seems like a cool guy. And at the end of the day, he was a Knick for multiple years. I have some really great memories. The opening night against the Celtics, most of those Celtics games. Shout out Evan Fournier for his time here, man. Shout out Evan Fournier for his time here. I'm not going to pretend that I'm not celebrating that I won't have to watch him play basketball in the Knicks uniform anymore. But I appreciate the time that he spent here, the professionalism he gave when he wasn't saying he wanted to spit on everybody. And, just being here, being a part of it, whatever, useful, like whatever anecdotes of wisdom he may have given to the young guys along the way, whatever role he played, like shout out Evan Fournier for his time here. I don't have any resentment toward Evan Fournier the person. Most of my resentment toward Evan Fournier the player isn't necessarily his fault. He's just really bad at defense and didn't belong on the court, and nobody else knew that but me, apparently. A lot of us did, but yeah. So shout out Evan Fournier. Wishing him the best in his endeavors. Always going to be rooting for Quentin Grimes. Always. Quentin Grimes Hive. I'm a Quentin Grimes stan. This is still a Quentin Grimes stan account. Shout out to my guy. He's a really great defender. Really beautiful jump shot. Has a lot of potential as a creator. I'm looking forward to seeing him get his opportunity in Detroit or wherever else it may be if they move him, whatever happens. But I think Quentin Grimes is going to be really good in this league. I thought so before. I think so today. I think so tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. But wow, are we amazing. What a spot we're in. This is the most respect the Knicks have gotten nationally in my entire life, like literally in my entire lifetime. We went to the finals in 94. The finals happened in June. I was born in August. In 99, went to the finals, but it was an AC team during the lockout year. Pat had no knees. It was a nice run, but that wasn't and I was too young to really know what kind of national respect we were getting. And since then, we've been, nasty. And now I feel like the rest of the league is starting to really understand. Shout out Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins has become one of my favorite analysts. He's a real, he's a business standard owner, and he's a knower of ball. And I appreciate him for that. He's been rocking with us for a very long time. He's been rocking with Jalen Brunson for a very long time. He's been singing our praises when everyone else wanted to ignore them. And now he's turning up the volume. Now he's turning up the music. And they got to face the music because it's real. And he understands. He knows the type of time where I almost feel like Kendrick Perkins being here the way he'd be going up there talking. I'm like, oh, yeah, he's saying we're a contender. He's saying Jalen Brunson, the MVP candidate. Nobody else in national media is saying this. Kendrick Perkins represents us. And not that he's playing favoritism with us or anything, but, he's just acknowledging what we really see without putting the Knicks-colored glasses on it to make it seem like it doesn't count. And I really appreciate him for that. So shout out to Kendrick Perkins, man, real one. What else? Let's get to the comments. Big Task Hand said the league better enjoy their gifts from the Knicks while they're here. Only for a limited time. Only for a limited time, man. We up. We up. It's so up. I'm so excited. Leah said, oh my God, I just realized Fournier isn't on our team anymore. Glee. You know the vibes, Leah. Oh my goodness. Ding dong. The witch is never mind. But whoa, oh my goodness. It's so nice. It's so nice. I can't even front. I wouldn't be me. I feel like, if anybody out there feels like it's not classy to say that you glad the guy's gone, I would understand that. I get it. I also feel like it would be fake of me to act like I didn't want him gone. Like I really wanted Evan Fournier off the team. I'm really happy. I just want him off the court. He was off the court, so he wasn't my problem. But I appreciate the time he spent here. Like I said, I do appreciate and I have respect for Evan Fournier, the person. But Leah said hashtag Deuce Hive. You know the vibes. Hey, anytime Deuce has he went 2 for 10 from 3 today. Unfortunately, had he even shot like a little bit better, he shot 50% from 3 today. Like it was one of those nights where they were falling. He would have had 30. That'd have been crazy. But he just showed up. He was ready to go. He played really good defense. He was aggressive. I love his comfort, like in the mid-range area. Like I know, G League times he was bombing threes and things like that. But the way that he was, getting into the paint, getting those floaters off, getting to the second level, getting that mid-range jumper, like in rhythm, stepping into it, knocking it down. That was beautiful to see. And then he caught a body. Oh my goodness! Don't jump, dummy! Don't jump, dummy! Oh, on his head. It was beautiful. That was amazing. So I'm excited for Deuce. And who would have thought that Deuce would have been the kid, like the young guy that outlasted all the other young guys, like the RJ, Quick, Obi, Grimes, and now Deuce. And Jericho's still here, of course. But, it's Deuce was the odd man out, even behind Jericho. Jericho would get rotation minutes. Sometimes somebody went down. Deuce was out of the rotation pretty much no matter what almost. And now he's worked his way to being the guy that sticks around. He's got himself a contract. It's a great value deal. And, he's locked in. So I'm really excited for Deuce. I'm really happy for Deuce. I was really hoping they wouldn't make a trade that made it so Deuce wouldn't be in the rotation anymore. And we've got a bunch of guys now, so I'm not really sure what the plan will be, but I feel like Deuce will still be in the rotation. And he deserves to be. He's really earned that. He's done a great job. I'm really proud of him for real. So I'm glad he gets to continue to have his opportunity, and I hope he's able to continue to take advantage of it. Nick Perlin said, good fight by the guys. Now it's time to get healthy. Deuce caught a body. Yes, sir. Come see us. Come see us, Nick. You know the vibes. Yeah, man. It was why not us. That was where we were at before. You feel me? That was the feeling. That was like the MO of the last season's run. Why not us? And now I just feel like it's still why not us, but why not us doesn't hit the same. I don't feel like we're even an underdog anymore. Like last year, I thought we were like the surprise team. We were the underdog. We're the team that you should see coming. And since you should see us coming, come see us. That's where we are now. It's not even why not us. Come see us. They got to see us. Whoever it is, they got to see us. And I can't wait. I want to see everybody. I want to see whoever it is that is to be seen. I want to see them, and they got to see us. We're a very, 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 very strong team. We're extremely deep. We're extremely versatile. We have the shooting. We're built extremely well, bro. Leon Rose, master class. I can't stress that enough. Executive of the year, my guy, ASAP. And so I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. I fear no opponent. Showing my opponent, they got to see us. You know the vibes. Run with it or run from us. Either way, we run it. Things. Nick Fielder said, Bogdanovich got me hyped. Now, I'm not going to lie, man. I'm not going to lie. That turned me up when I got that notification. I was like, oh, we are lit. We're lit. And the whole league is like, wait, hold on. The Knicks are up to something. Zach Lowe said we're like the single best run franchise in the NBA right now. That's nuts. Are we living in the Twilight Zone? No one's ever said anything like that about anything Knick related in my life. This is beautiful. Shout out to Leon Rose. Shout out to William Wesley. Shout out to Scott Perry. Shout out to Brock Aller. Shout out to Allen Houston. Shout out to Tom Thibodeau. Shout out to all the players. Shout out to everybody else. Shout out to the other people in the front office I'm not really aware of or not thinking of right now. Shout out to James Dolan. Like everybody wants to bring up Dolan every time everything goes wrong. And now he gets out of the way, picks the right people and lets them run things. And nobody wants to. Nah, shout out to James Dolan. Shout out the front office. Shout out the coaching staff. Shout out everybody involved in what we are, what we have. Like, this is a beautiful place to be at. This is an amazing time to be a Knicks fan. Like, I'm looking around the league. I'm like, whoa. Like, these things that I knew, I feel like everybody's starting to realize them little by little. Like, everybody else. It's like, wait, the Knicks are kind of nice. Like, yeah, I know. I know we are. I know we're one of the best teams in the league. I know we're a contender. You're going to find out. Like I said, man, I wasn't worried about January respect. I'm really not worried about February respect. But they're going to have to respect it. Leah says, Celtic killer. Celtic killer. Celtic killer. Not going to lie. Forever. Celtic killer forever. Can never take that from him. Nick Perlin said the trajectory of the Knicks has skyrocketed since I started watching these shows in 2020-21 season. Coincidence? I think not. Talk that talk, Nick. Talk that talk. The post games have brought the Prospects 5. Shout out to you, Nick. You feel me? You've made it. What did Drake say? Look around. We built this. For real, we were in the mud. We were in the mud. We existed in the mud. We grew through the mud. I was raised through the mud as a Knicks fan. Like, my dad got me into this very early. My parents were big Knicks fans. My dad's a huge Knicks fan. They got me into this very early. I was raised through the mud. My entire existence essentially has been like pretty trash. You know, in the early parts of, like, you know, I used to catch games with my aunt, and like we would have, like, I remember we caught the Raptors playoff game, and I had the towel. I had the towel from the game up until like 2 or 3 years ago, and I moved. It was really sad. I'm still sad I don't have the towel anymore. But you know, like, those are my memories of the Knicks being good are from when I'm like 5 years old. So this is just a really special time, and we're like really, 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 really good. So yeah, man, I can't stress enough how great it feels. I can't even, like, I know this is supposed to be a post-game show. I know that I'm probably rambling more than I do on most shows. I probably wouldn't have even done a show tonight if it wasn't for the trade deadline. That's the majority of what we have to talk about. But really excited about it, man. Really excited about it. Nick Prono said, yeah, Evan night one was crazy. Bro, crazy. And I was at that game. That was an amazing night. I'll never take that from Evan Fournier. Off that night alone, I appreciate him for his time here. For real. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. That was an amazing night. I'm not one to ever, like, try to discount any experiences, especially positive ones. Like, you know, I'm gonna give you credit for that. Like, I'm always gonna associate him with that night. He had a great game. He went crazy. It was an amazing experience. So shout out Evan Fournier. Leah said yesterday's price is not today's price. Literally not today's price at all, Leah. Not today's price at all. You love to see it. Love to see it. Even better than we were the other day, and we were nice. Neil said, hit that like and subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit that like and subscribe button, please. Yes, ring the notification bell. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If they don't hear you, tell again. We be in here having a blast. Don't miss out, please. Nick Perlin said, Perk definitely being post-game prosperity. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm not going to lie. I was watching the segment, and I was like, hold on. Like, he being post-game prosperity, or he got like a burner or something. Like, he see the clip, something. I was like, nah, man. I nowhere of ball, man. Nowhere of ball and business standard on it. Maybe that's why he sound like us. Because we just a bunch of nowheres of ball and business standard on it. That's what we do, man. He wanted a gang. Perk got to be at the parade with us. For real. Neil said, new streak starts when we healthy, because it's a buffet out there. Whole gang just got to show up soon, and it's food. Not even the whole gang. Honestly, we're getting the game back in fragments like the Avengers. We're getting it back piece by piece, but even the pieces we get back are going to go a long way. Once we get out of the breaks and Bogey in here, it's going to be beautiful. Hopefully Jalen gets back ASAP. Once Jalen is back. If Jalen Brunson's playing, I don't care what's going on. I'm not going to lie. Everybody else figure it out. Let's get it. We would have won that game today if Jalen Brunson's playing. But they did such a great job. Dante stepped up. Josh Hart stepped up. Deuce stepped up. Precious stepped up. Isaiah Hartenstein, oh my goodness, I really hope he's okay. It wasn't a sprained ankle. Like, his ankle did not turn, meaning it's probably his Achilles related. And that's like a thing he was already dealing with. I really hope he's okay. We cannot afford to lose him. Then Dante started limping at one point. I was like, yo, what is happening? What's happening? We've been absolutely decimated recently. Like, I just need guys to let's get to the finish line, man. Let's win a couple of these next games and get to the All-Star break and come back healthy. But yeah, man. So we made a trade. Leon Rose is amazing, as you can see. We lost the game today, but I don't really care. And on that, there will be no Knicks on one tomorrow because, like, what is it really talking about for real? We did a trade space, so that's in my pin tweet if you want to check that out. It was a great space today. I was also on the Knicks Morning Brew. Check them out. And I also put up to Apollo NBA. It was a great time for their trade deadline special, so check those out. The Roommate Show, phenomenal. Not gonna lie. So I'm really into podcasting. Like, I like podcasts a lot. do it myself. And so watching Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart, it's just like, whoa, like it's kind of like crazy that this show exists. Like, this is my favorite player. I'm like, what am I? Well, Josh Hart is up there. I like Josh Hart a lot. He's annoying sometimes, but I like Josh Hart a lot. But yeah, like watching them play, watching them have a show is just like the dynamics they have between their friendship and just things they speak on, getting what Josh thought of Jalen when he first met him and like what kind of player he thought he'd turn into and like how that dynamic established itself. Watching like different conversations they have. Josh Hart is kind of a madman a little bit, like who watches movies in fragments on the flights. Like he'll watch 15 minutes of a movie and switch to another one. But like when he explained it, it kind of made sense. I was like, okay, like if you're on a short flight and you like want to catch some elite scenes and you just skip through these, he's got all those movies down. I was like, I don't know, just a bunch of cool stuff. I think everybody should watch it. If you're a Knicks fan, it should almost be required watching. Support it. You feel me? Follow them on Twitter. Follow them on IG, whatever it is. Post the clips. It's the least we could do is build their podcast up. Like I feel like we should be the marketing department. Like that's our job. We are fans, so let's be fans. I really enjoyed the show though. It was really great content. I really enjoyed it. It was a smooth hour. I said I enjoyed it like 6 times, but I really did. I'm looking forward to the rest. Looking forward to more. And it was a good show. I like it. So roommate show, check that out. And yeah, all that good stuff. Everybody have a great night. I love you guys. Marcel said league wasn't ready for us to add 2 40% 3-point shooters. Now what they're gonna do? Tibbs got to get creative with lineups. That's a fact, Marcel. The shooting is crazy. Us adding 2 40% shooters. Our issue last year in the playoffs was like, Miami kind of just like, hey man, go ahead, shoot it. And we ran into that problem. We've already been doing a better job taking care of the zone these days, but adding more shooting is just like it's going to be a problem for the league for real. Tibbs is definitely going to have to get creative with lineups. I'm interested to see that. But Tibbs did a really solid job after the Josh Hart trade. Tibbs did a really solid job after the OG trade, and I expect him to do the same after this trade as well. And so I'm looking forward to seeing the lineups he puts together, what he's able to figure out through the first couple of games as we're playing, as we're getting guys back in, how he's able to work that out. So he's got a task ahead of him, but I believe he's fully capable of it. So shout out Tibbs. Before I start rambling about something else, adios. Love y'all. Until next time.